What a spot, dude. Wow. Perfect. What a spot. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit too windy to have a fire. There's like a winter storm, like a winter snowstorm coming in tonight, and the wind's been picking up. But while I have a sip of whiskey and enjoy this amazing spot, I think it's probably time to show you guys the view. I just went for a little walk because tomorrow's supposed to be crazy, and hopefully I can go for a walk, but not sure. But like, dude, I just gotta take it in one more time before the sun goes down. What a sick spot. So stoked. See you guys tomorrow. One more thing to add, if you're thinking about doing this and you're concerned about, like, you know, sleeping in parking lots or city streets or whatever, let me show you something. Once it's dark out, it doesn't matter where you're sleeping. It's all the same. So just make your rig nice and cozy. It's a little messy right now, but just make your rig nice and cozy, and you'll sleep just fine anywhere. Man, this is beautiful. Just a beautiful day. I suppose it's just a potential issue. Not one I need to worry about today anyway, but I decided to stay here because it was only supposed to snow like 2 or 3 inches. And then the next couple days we're supposed to be like in the 50s or 40s at least, but the snow just keeps on coming. According to the Weather Channel, it was supposed to stop like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, and it clearly has not. And we're definitely at like 5-6 inches now probably, so which is still fine. I think once it starts turning into like a foot, that's a whole nother deal really. But I mean, I don't really have to go that far to make it to like the main road. So, and I have a shovel. I have like one of those fold out snow shovels. I probably should have used that on the roof actually. Probably would have been a lot easier, but it's buried under a bunch of stuff. And so, but whatever, there's nothing I can do today. So I suppose there's nothing to do today, but just enjoy the heck out of this beautiful area and this beautiful snowstorm, and just enjoy a cozy winter day in the truck camper life. Some of you guys might be curious how I keep the water lines from freezing in this old rig. It's not like built for winter or anything like that. And I mean, I'm not out there in like super crazy cold weather. I think the most I've done is like 15 degrees or whatnot, but like this keeps my water line super warm. And I'll just show you what I rigged up here. Super cheap, super simple, and it works pretty well. So right here I've installed like a little fan, like a little computer fan, and that right there flows everything right into underneath my sink here where all my water lines and stuff are for that. And then right here underneath the step that goes up to the bed, right here I also installed another 12-volt USB computer fan, and that's right where my water tank is. So far I've not had any issues whatsoever. In fact, my water lines are pretty warm. And for the black tank, which is kind of outside, all I do is pour a little bit of RV antifreeze in there on cold days like this or cold nights. And yeah, I haven't had any issues. Probably wouldn't be smart to try it in like anything under 10 degrees for long periods of time, but I don't know, I might. The only thing that I would love to remove from this rig is the water heater. I don't ever use it anyway, and it's just taking up a bunch of space. And that's the only thing that I ever do worry about, because the face of it is exposed outside. So hopefully I can remove that in the future. But yeah, dude, you don't necessarily need like a winter rig to go winter camping. You just have to take a couple precautions, and obviously I always watch it. But I mean, so far, no issues anyway, so. Absolutely beautiful day, dude. You know, it's kind of funny, like I've been in this area for a little while now, and I made my last video in this area, and like the weather's been like pretty mild. I mean, like in the 40s and 50s every day, and there's been like nobody out here the whole time. But like I just went on, like, I don't know, walked a couple miles just because I can't just stay cooped up in my truck camper all day. I have to move. But like, it's super funny because like there's like 3 other people, I mean miles and miles down the road from me, but like, yeah, there's 3 people that showed up probably overnight. I guess maybe it could have been day before yesterday since I didn't go on like a super long walk last night, but like, yeah. So it's good to be out here in the woods and just know that, you know, several miles down the road, but at least down the road in the same area, there are also some fans of winter camping. And what a beautiful day for it, let me tell you. I mean, obviously this spot is amazing for the view, but like, I figured I'd get all kinds of solar action going on up there with no trees, but definitely not today. Better safe than sorry, dude. And I'm definitely not gonna do this in the dark. Well, today we're going to be making something that I've been wanting to make for a super long time, and I'm super stoked. A lot of you guys know that I'm from Nebraska, and in Nebraska, they have a pretty interesting cuisine, I would say. But one of the sweet hidden gems that Nebraska has, it's called RUNZA, and I really don't know like the best way to describe it. I would say it's similar to a pasty if you've had that, and if you've never had a runza or a pasty, then I would say like it's basically just like some dough stuffed with like beef and cabbage and stuff. So we're gonna do this truck camper lifestyle a little bit. I did find like a cheat recipe online, so instead of making the dough from scratch, we're actually just gonna use dinner rolls. And right away, I'll just say mistakes have already been made, dude. I was supposed to set these dinner rolls out for like 5 hours, but they were like frozen this morning. So I set them out this morning when I woke up, which I don't know, it was probably 8:39. So like, look at this. Man, this is crazy. They were frozen when I set them out this morning. Always something, right? Yeah, so the dinner rolls got a little bit out of control there, but way she goes, we'll make it work. So this is what you need for the recipe. We got cabbage, beef, sauerkraut. A lot of people do either just cabbage and beef or cabbage and sauerkraut. I'm doing both. If you go to a Runza, they have amazing crinkle cut fries, but those have never worked out in my truck camper. And if you've been following along on the channel for a while, you know that I've always had great luck with these Rowley's fries, so we're just going to go with that instead. I suppose here's where the fun part starts, because we're using those breakfast rolls, and they've kind of exploded from rising, and also I don't have a roller to like roll them out, so but I do have a whiskey bottle. I don't know. I wonder if I can even break the bag. So instead of a bunch of dinner rolls, it is now just one big dinner roll. Oh man, which is fine. We'll make it work. Well, I don't know how this is gonna work, but I suppose we'll find out. I don't think the regular Runza comes with cheese. I'm going to make a couple with cheese and a couple without. So put a little cheese on there. And then we've got our guy here. And then I'm gonna put a little more cheese on it, so it like melts all in it and stuff. And then here's the tricky part, which again, I don't know, don't know, never done this before. So I'm gonna probably try to do it like a, oh, yeah, maybe just like a burrito, actually, might be a good idea. It is nice that you can control the dough. You know what? I should have done, whatever. We'll do the next one better. Wow, dude. Look at that. Look at that, dude. That actually went way better than I thought it would. Cool. We're gonna take this guy here and put her right in here. And we got a few more to go. Obviously, I don't know if all the things that I don't know if all the rolls that I made will fit in this pan, but we'll make as many as we can. Why not? And there you have it, dude. But looking at this now, I think that these are spaced way too close together. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if they're going to expand or get smaller, but I'm going to spread these out a little bit and we'll just see what happens. All right, dude, it says 375, but like my oven goes nuts, so we're gonna play it safe. But we went down to 3 and it's time to put them in. It said to like brush butter on them, like melted butter on the top, but to do that I'd have to like melt butter, and that's just one extra pan. So definitely not going to do that. What I'm going to do is let it warm up for like 5 minutes in there, and then I'm going to take a stick of butter and just kind of rub it on each one. And I think that'll be just fine for a truck camper life cooking show. Anyway, so now we wait. Gotta keep them separated. I'm not gonna lie, it's really warm in here, dude. With like the oven on and my diesel heater, I kind of started to break a little sweat, which is super funny because, like, look, it's like really cold out there. So I'll show you what I got going on here. The oven on, and I've got my diesel heater on, and I am not going to turn that off. In situations like these where I am out in the middle of nowhere and you know, there's just a lot of bad things that could happen, I'm not going to turn my diesel heater off regardless of how warm it does get in here, because I don't want to have to wake up at 4 in the morning and take it apart and redo it or something if it stops, or I don't want to turn it off and risk it not starting again. So way she goes, dude. I suppose better to be way too warm in a winter storm than freezing your butt off, so I'll take it. It's freezing outside, but I have the door cracked open to just try to keep this place like not ridiculously hot. Look at that, dude. It finally did stop snowing, and I think we landed at like six inches ish. So I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get out tomorrow. One day at a time, right? Sun's about to go down, and we're just keeping real cozy in my truck camper tonight. All right, dude, let's see what we're dealing with here. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty good. We're just gonna go ahead and do the fries now, and then I'll do the other two after, because even though the fries come out amazing, they sure take a little while in this. So not bad, dude. Not gonna lie, I don't remember how to eat these. I think I ate them with my hands, but so it tastes exactly like a Runza, dude. The only issue, I'll show you, I don't know if you guys can see, is like I probably put just a little bit too much breading, or like I didn't evenly stuff it right there. Oops, sorry, I put a little too much right there. Too much breading right there. Probably didn't evenly stuff it, but the rest is like perfectly stuffed, dude. And that is amazing. Wow. So I mean, like, if you're from Nebraska and you eat a Runza in Nebraska, it's supposed to be served with like 5,000 pounds of ranch. So I suppose we'll try it with just the little bit of ranch that we have here. Yeah, dude, Nebraska. I'd say that turned out pretty good. If I could do anything different, it would have been to use a little bit less of this. A little bit less of the rolls. Should have made them into smaller pieces. But like, dude, I don't know if I would have been able to roll them. Man, what a good day. I feel like we made the most of this snow day for sure, dude. I've been wanting to make those runzas for quite a while now. There was actually a dude named John that he's from Nebraska as well, and I worked with him at the restaurant, and we had like a funny little plan. We're like, I was gonna cook runzas on the channel at a camping spot somewhere, and he was gonna show up with like 2 gallons of ranch, and I was gonna be like, man, I sure hope that's enough. Because it's like a Nebraska thing, dude. Everybody likes the watered down ranch out there, but yeah, anyway, that tasted exactly like a runza. I mean, I can pretty much believe it, because like it's a pretty simple meal. It's pretty much just bread, and as long as you don't mess up the filling, it's gonna taste like a runza either way. But yeah, dude, I think this is the first Truck Camper Life blizzard, and I'd say that we lived it pretty well. Hopefully I can get out tomorrow. Not really sure on that one. I mean, I'm sure that the old Dodge will do just fine, but it's supposed to be like 50 tomorrow. So like crazy cold and snowy today, and then like 50 tomorrow. So if I don't get out in time before the snow starts to melt, then this whole spot that I'm at here is like, it'll probably turn to mud, I think. I don't know. It's like a combination of rock and mud, but anyway, it definitely was more than 3 inches, which is fine. What a beautiful spot, dude. Like, beautiful scenery. Snow made it even better, and I got so lucky, dude, that like it stopped snowing for just a little bit, so I could get the drone up there and get that footage of it with the snow. Otherwise I was gonna have to do it tomorrow, but tomorrow it's gonna be sunny, and I don't know, dude. I love it. I love the snow on the cloudy days, and I was hoping to get that. So anyway, thank you for all the beautiful comments in the last several episodes. They definitely like make my day, dude. Like a lot, all the time. I appreciate the very kind words, the advice, the perspectives, the opinions, all of it, dude. So thank you for following along. And I suppose on that note, that about wraps this one up, guys. Away she goes, I suppose. If you made it this far in the video, then chances are you're probably into this kind of stuff. So make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And keep on living that dream. And if you haven't found that dream yet, don't stop looking for it. You never know where it might be. You might even find that it's camped on a slight cliff in the forest, overlooking some amazing mountains, cooking some Nebraska runzas in your truck camper on a snowy day, and just hoping that you're going to be able to get out of the spot tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.